Right time. WKNJ 90.3 FM and livestream.com. EAR to the streets every Monday night, 9 to midnight. We back up in here in the building. We got Lexx Luthor. We just got through playing some bangers, you know. Billy Scream is up here with us.
Yep.
So, Lex, as we established that you're a battle MC, and that's what you plan to do.
Yep.
And what's your ultimate goal in the whole battle, in the world of the battle sector of hip hop?
Make people sad. That's it.
That's it?
I want my opponents to go home and hate themselves. And I want their mom to disown them. All that. That's my goal. It's because I only battle people that I think are either going to give me a classic or need to shut up. Period. You know?
Well said.
I'm out here killing whack MCs, man. That's what I do.
Salute.
So now, but with all of that, when you prepare for a battle, do you like have to, how should I put it? Because from watching these battles, to me, and as weird as it might sound, to me it's like a boxing match. And when I say that, because I've seen back in the Fight Club where it was like a dog fight, people were throwing up the money.
Yeah.
It was like, when I went up in there, it was like, wow. So when you battle for this, do you really have to sit and like practice your bars in front of the mirror? Is this like, we're just training? Is it like a process?
Everybody has their own tactic towards doing it. You know, me, I'm a little bit weirder, because like I said, how I didn't grow up in the surrounding where everybody rapped, so I wasn't there writing rhymes 24/7, but I would think of a concept and go, oh, that's dope, and I would save it to myself, you know? And now I'm just unleashing all of them that I've had for years on these people, you know? As far as like my tactics, how I would do it, I take a little illegal substances to the face, you know? I walk up and down my block and I just freestyle to myself and I perfect it.
I've seen him do it.
You know,
Okay.
and yeah, it's one of the weirdest things ever.
Now, my next thing to you, as you mentioned, you've battled in in 5 different leagues.
Yes.
Now, with all the battling and now with the whole reshifting of how grind time is pretty much, I shouldn't say done, there's no more divisions as they say, so they're done.
Right.
How did this all really come about? How do you feel about the new changes with the new league, with the new Poison Pen TV URL? How do you feel about that? Is it weary on your part, or do you feel...
I feel like I'm going to be doing this no matter how many leagues there are, even if there's 1 or there's 1,000,000, you know what I mean? Period. I think it's better the way it is. Quality control is a very big thing going on right now, and Grind Time was just putting on any random person that wanted to rap. It doesn't matter. If you paid to get in the venue, you could rap there on camera, and it's sad, you know?
From what it was to what it had become.
Right, absolutely.
And I guess that's what happens with many businesses when money comes into play.
Right.
And friendship and money. That's why, as you've seen the blogs and the posts from Direct,
Right.
where you see him all the time, he's talking about how friendship and money don't mix.
Right.
In more words, but that's to sum it up short, because we're talking about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but not only with all of this that was going on and everything else, with all the new formations of the new leagues, I know you have a battle in Trenton you're going to be doing at TDL.
June 16th.
Okay.
At the Trenton Adelaide Theater or something like that.
Okay.
I will be the main event against Newark's own amazing D-Boy from Block City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites from Jersey, period, you know? Out of I don't want to say up-and-comers because he's been doing this for years, but MCs that haven't got to hit the main stage yet.
Okay.
You know?
That's good to hear, and I'm glad to see how you have a good spirit about you, and you're ready, and you're really confident in yourself, and that's what Battle MC should be.
Right.
But now, with the whole new leagues and the whole shifting of everything, so what part of the league, are you in TDL, or where are you exactly?
Right now, I guess you could kind of say I'm a free agent. You know, as far as, I was supposed to be going to King of the Dot Carnage on May 4th to battle Young Casper. I wasn't able to make it because of work. So, in return, I will be battling who shall not be named at the Draft League May 12th in the Bronx.
Okay.
Right.
All right. But now, with all of these different leagues, do you find it when you have to write for a different person, you feel like some people it's easier or harder than?
Yeah, absolutely. It depends how much I hate you. If I
hate you?
Yeah. Like, the guy who I'm battling on the 12th, I really don't like him, man. Like, at all. I think he's horrible. He doesn't deserve to be there. How people even like him is beyond me. Beyond me. I've heard, honest to God, I've heard better Soulja Boy lines. I swear to God. And I'm not joking at all. It's really that bad. The reason I'm battling him is because I was at his last battle. And for after the battle, I went outside and made fun of him for about a half hour with Babs for making the band. So,
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty bad. And then once he said my name, it was on, you know?
Nice.
So, do you have any advice for any newcomers that want to get into the Battle League or anything to say to them? Anything new or any advice you can give to any of the new people?
Don't do it. You're going to mess my pockets up. I don't care how good you are. Just stay home and watch it, bro.
But I know you are a fan of hip hop, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you have any favorite albums that you're bumping in the whip, or anything that you're anybody new, or anything that you're listening to in the car or in the iPod?
Yeah, I'm listening to a lot of Kendrick Lamar lately, like a lot. You know, I think that kid is dope, and he came from nowhere. He's actually one of the only newer MCs that I could listen to and actually relate to his music, especially the song ADHD. That's my stuff, man.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. And
PH.
PH.
I'm Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead. Yeah,
shout out to Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead, when you're coming down here, I've known you for years. We've been saying we're gonna make this happen. But more importantly, though, I'm glad you were able to stop through and hang out. And as I said, I mean, from seeing your videos and your footage, I mean, you're a dope MC. But I hope you'd one day step in the booth and make a song. Maybe you and Billy could make a song together.
I honestly, man, I get about a week a month. I get really passionate about making music because there's always that song that makes you want to just destroy that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Comes on.
Yeah, and then some A$AP Rocky comes on, and I go to sleep. So, I mean, yeah. Will I be recording mixtapes? Yes. Will I be making songs? Yes. Is it going to be now? No.
Or in no time soon that we know of. In the future, that's all we can say?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Well, I want to say thank you for stopping by. Do you have any last minute shout outs for the public? Or
Yeah, shout out poisonpen.tv, battlevip.com, rapmusic.com. We're going to be having a draft league event in the Bronx at the Rebel Diaz Art Center, May 12th. You can find me on Facebook at Lexx Luthor with 2 X's and on Twitter at The Lexorcist.
All right, thank you. And also, Billy Scream, I want to say thank you for coming through as well. Any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my wife just texted me, yo, you know what I'm saying, baby, love you. Shouts to my daughter. PH, you know what I'm saying, pick up that note of ledge, phmcmireport.com, poisonpen.tv, the whole G-Tech, if there ever is any more, the Draft League, Dutch Vega, Just James, Saracana, all of us, yo, you know what I'm saying? Staten Island, baby.
Let me, do I have a couple seconds to clear that G-Tech thing up? G-Tech stands for Grind Time East Coast. Now, there's no more Grind Time East Coast, but the family still exists. Just because there's no more Grind Time East Coast doesn't mean G-Tech still isn't around. Even though it's Poison Pen TV, the team is still there. We're still G-Tech. You're still going to recognize us as G-Tech. It's just that we're with URL now.
All right. And again, thank you for coming through and
Absolutely,
showing love. WKNJ 90.3 FM, livestream.com/EAR2 The Streets every Monday night, 9 to midnight. Don't forget to check out this man's battle on May 12th in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to Dutch Vega and Just Days for putting that thing together.
Just Days.
Pal. And I'm still about to
Bow-legged
get back into some more
bandit.
dopeness.
Yeah.
Here we go.